So I'm going to talk about kind of a different way that we're keeping kids safe in Salt Lake County, and it's our in-house daycare that we provide for our employees, which I think is a little bit different from what a lot of other offices have available to them. And we actually, I mean, I will first acknowledge that we are very, very lucky to have this here. This is a kind of benefit that's been provided to us by our county, not necessarily just by our office. But just to kind of give some, let's see, oh, I'm on the wrong, some demographics for our county. So in Salt Lake County, we're the largest county in the state of Utah. We're at about 1.2 million people right now and growing very, very, very steadily in size. Our average family size in Utah is 3.51 people, which is the largest in the nation, which should come as no surprise to anyone on this call. And also, we have a very large number of children. Our people in Utah are still having more kids on average than anywhere else in the nation. That has been slowing down a bit over the past couple of decades, but not to the extent that these kinds of services aren't incredibly important to not just our employees, but everyone across the state. We started an on-site daycare here when we opened our new building. And I know a lot of you have actually been here for conferences and things like that. And so you've seen this building. When I moved here in 2012 from Chicago, we were renting, I think, 3 floors of an office building downtown. And in 2018, finished construction on a building that is a standalone building that only houses the district attorney's office. So we have a lot more space. And in 2018, when that opened, they also opened an in-house daycare facility for county employees to use. So while it's open to all county employees, because this is a county benefit, it's not a district attorney's office benefit. Most of the people who utilize this spot are employees of the district attorney's office. We have another county daycare facility that's down in our government center a couple miles south of here that's been there for quite some time, but this was the second on-site county facility for Salt Lake County when it opened in 2018. So our daycare center, I'll just flip through a couple of photos for you as we go through, is on the first floor of our building. When I went down to take pictures, the kids were playing outside, and I didn't want to go outside and take pictures of the green space because I didn't want people to wonder why this weirdo was down there taking pictures of their kids. But so we have just the daycare space downstairs. So I just had a couple of photos of that to show all of you. So they have their own, kitchen facilities and everything down there. One of the best parts about the daycare facility is that it's also housed down on the first floor in kind of a private area that's secure, but it's also across the way from a mother's room area that we developed for nursing mothers, so that when we have working moms who are here and their kids are downstairs, they can go and not only visit their children, but they can also take them across the way and nurse them if they need to. So the daycare provides care for anywhere from 14 to 16 kids at a given time. And in the summer months, we have, older kids, 7, 8, 9 years old, but most of the school year, it's infants and toddlers. So obviously, there are lots of benefits to this. We are facing an issue right now because the people that provide this service, it's a contract with the county. So it's a private provider that's contracted with the county. And they actually just announced a couple of weeks ago that as of April, they're pulling out. They're not going to be here anymore. So we need to issue a new RFP and try to find a new provider. I'm hoping that will not be an issue, because this, especially for government employees, is an invaluable service. Our lawyers, our employees here that utilize this service pay about $700 a month for daycare in a county where average daycare costs are $1,100 to $1,200. So that cost savings is just so important to our employees, and we can't really afford to lose that. So we do need to work on that going forward, but I'm confident that they'll find another provider. The provider that we have now, it actually charges $1,400 per child per month, and our employees pay half of that, and the county subsidizes the other half. So that's a service that the county, as of, I think it probably was around 2005 or 2006, started doing at our one site, and then at this one as well when we opened in 2018. So they've been very generous and very understanding when it comes to this need. So as far as keeping kids safe in kind of a different way, that's what we've been doing in Salt Lake County.